What is up, you guys? Glitches here, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm actually going to be bringing you a new Enshrouded video guide. I know I've been a little MIA recently. I was waiting for some big updates to drop to the game to give me a reason to come back and play it. I know a lot of you over the last few months have been asking for updates to all my build videos that I made, which I do plan on doing now that we have some cool new abilities to go over. But the first thing that I wanted to bring to you guys is a new fastest legendary farming location. A lot of people checked out my previous video on the fastest farming location and still use it to this day. However, some of the newer items don't drop from that chest, especially at the higher levels that we have available now. I did find a new location. Big shout out to 4am. Great minds think alike. He just beat me to the punch by a couple hours. We both kind of found this exact same location, and he has a very similar video out going over this spot as well. However, after watching his video, I noticed that there was a few things that could be improved. So I went ahead and refined it a bit to make it even faster, and I wanted to show you guys how to set up that basically fast farm and get you guys some legendaries as quickly as possible. So let's jump right into it. First thing before we go to the location is some materials that you're going to want to bring with you. The first main things is a huge chest, ideally, just to store all the items you're going to be getting. You're going to also want to craft probably 2 or 3 of your altars that you can just do right from your normal crafting menu. The flame altars only require stone, so just get like 2 or 3 of them. You will need multiple of them to set this up properly. The other thing you're going to want to do is have a few building materials. I just had a ton of extra fired bricks, so I grabbed a big stack of those. And then the last thing you're going to want to grab is a pole anchor, which you can craft at the blacksmith. So if we go here, this is the swing anchor, but where is he? He's sleeping. You can go ahead and talk to him, and you can craft the grappling hook pull anchor, which will pull you to a direction a little bit more quickly. We did this same technique in my previous fast legendary farm guide, so we're going to try and do that exact same type of setup for this new location. So make sure you grab one of those. And then obviously you're going to want to grab your crafting hammer so that we can build once we get there. Once you have all of that stuff, the location that you're going to want to go to is going to be in the new area. You can get to this really quickly as soon as you enter the zone for the first time. You're going to come across the Wickmouth Goat Farm and the Wickmouth basically town. Just west of that, one of the first locations that you're going to have to go to help out the alchemist is this big tower here. I've already got my waypoint here, so let's teleport over to it and show off the location of the chest. So we can go ahead and fast travel, and I'll see you guys there in a second. Alright, so now that we're here at that location, you can see that is the Wickmouth town right over there. You're going to want to glide over, find this alchemist tower, and at the very top floor, behind this little wooden wall here, you can go ahead and break this down actually. You're going to come up from the back entrance, climbing up all the stairs. You can break away this wall, and right here there is an ornate chest that drops gold legendary items. I've already opened it, but we can quickly refresh here in a minute once we do the setup tutorial. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put down one of your flame altars right here in this first open area. That will give you enough distance to start building out from the ledge. Then just break out your hammer and start putting down some platforms. I went ahead and put it all the way up to the wall. One thing that I noticed in 4am's video, and it was probably a little deceiving, is normally when the build territory line intersects with an ornate chest, you can't do the reset glitch kind of to refresh the chest over and over again really quickly. If your build territory covers it at all, it bugs out and you can't get that infinite respawn on the chest. However, with this particular chest, what I found out through testing is you can put it right up to the edge, and even though that little corner piece of the chest is connected to your build territory, it still is considered far enough away to where when you do the reset, the chest will keep respawning items for you. So I built the first one in here. That allowed me to build out probably to about this far. Once you do that, throw down a second flame altar and delete your first one. Once you get the second one down, you can build out a little bit further from there and make a little platform. And then once you get enough room, you're going to make a third altar. And the key to this one is to basically stand on the outer platform that you made and line up the drop spot of your flame altar so that the border line of your build territory ends up right along this perimeter that I'm showing here. And once you do that, that will allow you to fully connect your little pathway that you make all the way to the edge, so you have no gaps and you can just go straight to the end. So once you get the flame altar down, the next thing you're going to want to obviously do is quickly throw down your box to store all your items. So we can go ahead and do that. And then last but not least, you're going to want to break out that hammer and do exactly what I did here. I just did two. We can go ahead and do the hammer here. You're just going to go ahead and go into your menu. And then on the very first row, just do the 1 meter bricks, the single bricks. And you're just going to do a 2 stack of them on top of each other. Oops, there we go. And then once you get that 2 stack, that's what you're going to connect your pole anchor to. So that is how that setup would look there. I can go ahead and delete these now because we don't need them. And then once you have that set up, you're pretty much done and the fast farm is all ready to go. So you would just stand near your altar, commune with it, make sure that that's your respawn point. Again, I've already looted the chest, so you would just go ahead, return to menu, play, load into a private game, reset. And as long as you've set it up the way I did, the chest should refresh. And as long as you have your altar facing the right way, you should basically teleport in immediately looking at your pole anchor. And from the spawn point that you join right when you load in, you can already hit E instantly to just teleport right to your pole anchor and go right to the chest and loot it for another legendary item. Right out the gate, first try, we get the legendary mythic wand. So let's go ahead out of curiosity here and just do this 1 or 2 more times because it's super quick. See what else we get. Instantly spawn in, mash E, loot the chest. Got a crystal water staff. Return to main menu. Do it again. And then you would just farm this over and over again for 15, 20 minutes, an hour, however long you want. And pretty much every single new piece of, not piece, but weapon that you can get in this new territory can drop from this ornate chest. There we go, legendary champions axe. So legendaries are dropping like crazy. The other great thing that you're going to be getting from this chest is a ton of frost rings, which is going to help you with the new frost mechanic and the weather system. I've got one of them on my character already. This right here, the Ring of Frost, will increase your frost resistance by 2. Once you get further in the zone a little bit, the weather gets so extreme that you can actually almost die instantaneously because of hypothermia. So I always try to have, at least in the early game, in this new zone, 1 of these frost rings equipped, just so I don't get destroyed by the cold. You don't have to worry about it so much in this area, but by the time you get to the first, basically, flame altar to teleport to, from there back to the rest of the territory, that is all frost territory, so you're going to want to make sure you have some frost resistance by then. So great location to farm these rings as well. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Luck seems to be on our side right now. Immediately hit E, and look at that, we got like 3 legendaries back to back to back, ice coated daggers. Doesn't get any better than that. And so that's the setup. That's all you got to do. Quick little path off the side of the building. Make sure that your borderline is right where I put it, right to the corner of that chest, so that you're able to build all the way to the wall. Set up your pole anchor, and you're good to go. You just spawn in over and over and over again. Immediately hit E the second you spawn in to teleport right to the chest. Grab it, and you're done. And you just do that over and over and over again. So yeah, great new spot. It's honestly even a little bit faster than my previous fast farm route. So it's working really, really nicely so far. The rates have been great for the amount of legendaries that are dropping on this particular chest. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it helped you out. If it did, be sure to smash that like button and comment down below. I appreciate all of your guys' feedback. Lastly, if you want to keep up to date on my future content, consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell. I do plan on making updates to all my builds that I made previously, things like that. There's a lot of really cool new weapons and armor to collect, so I'm definitely going to be revamping all those, so keep an eye out for those updates. And then last but not least, if you want to join a killer community of like-minded gamers, feel free to check the links down in the description and join us on the Discord. We've got over 1,000 members in there now, many of which are playing Enshrouded, so hopefully you jump in and we see you guys around here soon. But until the next one, hope everyone has a great day, and we'll see you all later.